What's up, guys? Good morning. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what's moving today. Let me figure out how to do this. In a minute, I'm gonna have to go get my coffee. Let me see. That's really my watch list right now. You can see this is my other chart. All right. Can you guys see that? Close. There we go. All right. So yeah, GDOT looking good. GDOT gapping up from 25.76 to 31.80, which is green dot. BGFV at the top of the gappers list. At the top of the gappers list here. And this is a stock under $5. It's the Big Five Sporting Goods. It's gapping up from 241 to 329. Looks okay. We'll watch this one. Maybe we'll see if it's tradable or not. I'm really curious to see if I'm actually in the profits from yesterday after the trades I made. I ended up $72. I'm pretty sure I am. I think I opened up yesterday at like 530 something, right? Yeah, so I'm like a few bucks in the profit. So yesterday was green as well. Small green, but I'll take it. If you guys want to see the video, I've got the video too. I'll probably upload it. I'm actually going to include yesterday's trade in a video I'm uploading this weekend. But yeah, GDOT, green dot, like I said, that one's gapping up. We've got OSPN gapping up. We've got MAT gapping up. We've got PCG, which I traded it a little bit yesterday. Maybe I'll get used to trading this one. It just depends on how volatile it stays. I think in the end, I think it's going to go bankrupt eventually. But it's been volatile enough to trade lately, at least. So we'll see what happens with PCG as well. And I mean, it's usually pretty volatile, but I'm kind of getting the itch to trade that one. TENB gapping up on low volume here. We got AXE, which is Annixter, gapping up on low volume. Not that interested in it. ALKS gapping up. We got IPHI gapping up some from 59.40s to 65.70s. We've got CROX, Crocs, gapping up. This is Crocs. Alright, yeah, this was gapping up from 33 basically. It's 32.5, but it's 33. Let's be real here. Yeah, this one's gapping up, a few bucks. Not that much. We got GE, which is one of the big movers today. GE gapping up pretty big. A lot of volume. I'll definitely watch this one today. It's gapping up from $9.07 to $9.85. So pretty solid gap up there for GE. We got GRMN. We've got CNC. We've got EXTR. We've got Wingstop here. We've got BIIB. We've got the infamous Johnson & Johnson. Bad for babies, Johnson & Johnson. That's my nickname I gave them. Don't judge me. We've got IONS. We've got RNVC. RVNC, I'm sorry. We've got GLPG. We got Activision here. And so we've got a few options to watch today. Mostly mid and high cap stocks again. Don't sleep on Fitbit. Will you ever go long again? I don't know. Legend has it I'm still going short. I'm looking for a penny stock today. What kind of penny stock? Do you mean like less than $1 penny stock? Do you mean less than $5 penny stock? Do you just mean kind of going crazy under $10 penny stock? What's your definition? Because that's going to dictate it. because I mean, you might consider BGFV a penny stock. You might consider PCG now a penny stock. If you're talking about like actual penny stocks, though, which is like less than $1. Let me see. I could probably find some. The way I used to find penny stocks, man, when I really traded them is I'd go to Twitter. I'd go to either Twitter or StockTwits, and I would just type in penny stock watch list. And then I'd go to latest, and it would show me what people were watching today in the penny stock world. StockTwits might be better, I guess. A lot of people talking about Walmart this morning. Not really doing that much. So I guess Green Dot and Walmart have some catalyst today. Yeah, guys, let me know what your penny stock watches are, because I'm not seeing. Is that it? Is the music just going to stop here today? Is the music just going to stop? What is this? I don't know about morning music. What is this? It's in my list. I don't know what it is. It's not necessarily bad. I just don't know if it's trading music. I feel like I need calmness when I'm trading. I need to like woosah and kind of chill when I'm trading. And I don't know about this, man. I don't know. Alright, hey, my wife will be here trading the open with us today. She'll be gracing us with her presence. I'll be right back. I gotta go help her do something. All right, team, I'm back. It's raining here in Texas, guys. It's raining here in Texas. Ooh, man, it's rough. Yeah, sorry, addedly. You know better than that, man. Let's see, we got MAT. Yeah, I'm looking at Mattel. What I'm really looking at is GE, though. And we'll start to look up the news in a second. I'm going to go make myself some coffee really quick. Ooh, man, it's cold outside. I had to bring my kids outside and load them in the truck. It's cold, man. It's freezing. And so, yeah, we're going to watch PCG today. We're going to watch GE. I haven't really looked at the gap downs, though. We got QUAD, AMAG, ENPH. Looks interesting. I'll probably watch ENPH. Ooh, man, it's cold. Gonna watch Activision. Johnson, bad for baby. And Johnson. BIIB. So we got some stuff to watch. Let me see. Main watches, though, probably Mattel, PCG, and GE. But we'll watch AMD, Roku. The overall market is... the overall market is up today after having a roughly break-even day yesterday. And so we'll see what we get with those. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go make my coffee. All right, guys. I'm starting to look up news. But yeah, if you read, listen, man. If you read the thumbnail says Carol join Carol trading the open. So what does that tell you? Is that tells you that Carol will be here trading the open. This isn't the first time I've had my wife on the stream, and she'll be here trading the open. And so it's not clickbait whatsoever. It's exactly what the thumbnail says. You're just rushing in here, probably. But yeah, she'll be here trading the open. We still got about 40 minutes, so. But yeah, I'll look at it. All right. Whoa. There we go. All right, like I said, first one we're looking at is BGFV. Yeah, my wife will probably be here a little bit before the open, so she'll probably be here like 10 minutes before the open. So yeah, she'll be here. She woke up early and started getting ready, but you know, she's just getting ready. All right, so BGFV, this one right here is up after reporting a third quarter earnings that beat the analyst expectations. And they also issued strong 2019 earnings guidance. So, yeah, an earnings beat for the third quarter for BGFV, which is Big Five Sporting Goods. They also issued strong 2019 earnings guidance. So, we'll see what we get with it. Gonna watch that one. I mean, it's not that we keep a score, man. Or it's not that we keep a score. I'm sorry, I called you man. It's not that we keep a score. It's that she's brand new, and so I'm basically teaching her just what I've learned, because she's brand new and she knows a little bit. Like the last stream she was on, I was teaching her how to calculate risk and reward, and she knows what a VWAP fade is, and she knows that strategy. And so I was trying to teach her how to calculate risk reward, and so you'll see it. Like I said, she'll be here in, I don't know, like 30 minutes or so, 20 minutes maybe, and she'll hang out with us. She really, like, when she gets here though, just remember guys to ask her questions. She likes answering questions. She's not used to streaming, and so if you just leave her here, she's gonna feel awkward. So the best thing you can do is just ask her questions. It doesn't matter what the question is, as long as it's not like really inappropriate. Just ask her questions, because that's what she'll enjoy. She'll enjoy answering them, because again, you know, I stream every day. I stream every day in front of hundreds of people, and so I'm pretty comfortably numb with streaming. I don't really get nervous about it whatsoever, obviously. But my wife is different. She never streams. Last time she was here was 3 weeks ago. And so when Carol gets here, just be nice, ask her questions, and make her feel comfortable, and she'll talk more, you know. But yeah. Alright guys, so that's BGFV. We're going to move on from that one and look at GDOT. A lot of people talking about GDOT here, gapping up from 25.76 to 32. Yeah guys, if you have anything you want me to look at, I will. Just let me run through these gappers really quick, the news on these gappers, and I'll look at the other stocks in a minute. All right, and so GT is up after the company announced that it has entered into an agreement with Walmart. That was the news on Walmart this morning. And the agreement basically says that they'll continue to serve as the issuing bank and program manager for the Walmart Money Card program for an additional period of 7 years. And so pretty good for Green Dot here. Basically, they reached another deal with Walmart that's going to continue their partnership for 7 years for their bank manager for the Walmart Money Card program for Green Dot. And so that's pretty solid news for GDOT. It basically says it's going to be partnered with a giant like Walmart for at least another 7 years. And so that should be very good for this company. We'll see what happens with the GDOT. Definitely keeping an eye on that one as well. We also have Mattel here, MAT. Mattel here gapping up from 1050s to 1280. So Mattel's actually looking really, really strong here. And this one is up after the company reported better than expected earnings for the third quarter. They also announced their CFO search. So they're searching for a new CFO, I'm assuming. And they announced that today as well. But yeah, better than expected results for the third quarter for MAT, which is Mattel. We also have PCG, which everybody, I think, everybody altogether hates PCG. Of course, this is just my opinion, but I think everybody hates PCG because this is the company that is that has been proven to at least somewhat start the California wildfires. And so everybody hates PCG, and I'm surprised they're still around, honestly, but we can keep looking at stuff. I don't really see any catalyst for PCG. I guess some news that came out that said PG&E that says that they restored 73% of the 973,000 customers impacted by the October 26th public safety power shutoff. And so it looks like they restored 73% of those that were affected's power back. And so, I mean, that's good news, I guess. We'll see what happens with it. I don't really like this company, but I got to leave my emotions out of trading as best I can. We got TENB gapping up a little bit here. TENB. You know, just for the people asking, just to make it a little bit more clear, I'm going to make Nightbot post something every 2 minutes that says Carol's going to be here before the bell at 9:30. Here we go. Call of Duty had a $600 million opening weekend for Activision. So yes, yeah, we can look at Activision now. Alright, so the new Call of Duty came out. It had a $600 million opening weekend, which I'm assuming is pretty good for Activision Blizzard. And yeah, this one's gapping up from 54 to 55.60, so exactly $1.60 here. And so we'll see what happens. I'm not really much of a Call of Duty player. I'm more of a Halo guy. You know, I like playing Halo and really sports. I'll play like EA, I'll play Madden, and I'll play Halo specifically, but Activision, Call of Duty, too saturated, man, too many games. You know, as much as I hate Bungie and 343 and all that stuff, they don't put out too many games. They make you wait years in between, not 6 months, so. Alright, so we can move on here, though. But yeah, we'll see what happens with Activision. Should be fun. We got Crocs here, everybody's most hated shoe. It is extremely difficult, and it'll probably take you years to learn. And even if you spend years learning, there's still no guarantee that you'll do it successfully. And you'll probably lose a ton of money leading up to that point. Most honest answer you're going to get. You ask anybody else that's selling a course, they're going to tell you, oh, if you take my course, it will be. Nah, man. It doesn't matter what guru you take, what course you take, any of that stuff. Day trading is extremely difficult. It's the hardest form of investing there is, and it's probably going to take you years to learn how to do it successfully and profitably. And even still, it's not guaranteed. Best advice I can give you. But yeah, Crocs, America's most hated shoe company. What else we get? All right, so Crocs did see results, third quarter results, had the earnings beat expectations and estimates. They raised their full year sales guidance as well. So Crocs is up because of that. We got GRMN here. CNC. We've got, like I said, Wingstop, WING. We've got a few other ones here. For gap downs, we have AMAG. Pretty big gap down here. Let's see what we can find with this one. Alright, so the FDA committee voted for this one, and the company said that the U.S. Alright, and this is from Dow Jones Newswires, and it said shares dropped 22% after the company said the U.S. Food and Drug Administration's Bone, Reproductive, and Urologic Drugs Advisory Committee met to better understand and interpret the prolonged confirmatory clinical trial for Makena hydroxyprogesterone caproate injection. Nailed it. A treatment approved to reduce preterm birth in pregnant women who have had a prior spontaneous preterm birth. End quote. The pharmaceutical company, quote, the pharmaceutical company said 9 advisory committee members voted to recommend that the FDA pursue withdrawal of approval for Makena, and 7 committee members voted to leave the product on the market under accelerated approval and require a new confirmatory trial. That is all pretty rough for AMAG. That basically said the FDA wants to pull out of it. And then they even said, quote, we are disappointed with the nearly split vote on this key question, and we are committed to working with the FDA to identify feasible ways to generate additional efficacy data on Makena while retaining current access to the therapy for at-risk pregnant women, end quote. And that is from Julie Kropp, Chief Medical Officer at AMAG. So yeah, we'll see what happens with it. Not great news for AMAG. I have traded this one before, and it's not that great of news. We'll see what we get with it, but... we also have ENPH, which is Enphase, another bio company here. Alright, this one is up after third quarter results beat estimates, but revenue also rose, surpassing the 176.5 million consensus revenue estimate. Man, I can't talk right now. For quarter 4, the company said it expects revenue between 200 to 210 million, and analysts are expecting revenue for the fourth quarter at 206.7 million. Interesting though, why did this one just fall? You know, this news came out today. Why is it down? We'll have to look into that a little bit more. All right, guys, and then we had somebody talking about some penny stocks. Let me see what they said. Dude, I love Crocs, man. If I got Crocs, I'm wearing them. You know? Yeah, I love Crocs, man. My son rocks some Crocs. He's got some furry Crocs that are all furry on the inside, man. My son rocks those. I like Crocs, too. I mean, here's the thing, right? This is the thing about Crocs. Everybody hates Crocs. Let's be honest here for a second, okay? Crocs are ugly shoes. They're objectively ugly shoes. If you can be objective, if ugly can be objective. But they're objectively ugly shoes. They're not attractive shoes. They're just not. Everybody knows this. But as I get older, I do not care if they are not attractive. I'll wear those things no matter what because they're convenient, they're durable, and they're comfortable. And so that's it, man. Like I said, everybody hates them. I know. Everybody hates Crocs. I get it. But in the end, they're comfortable, man. They're durable. And they're easy to put on. My son will throw those things on in 5 seconds, man. And he'll be done, ready to go play outside. You know? And so I can't hate on him. I get it. I get the desire for Crocs. I understand it. COWPP, yeah, I got you. Just very slow and boring, man. We can look at the 3-month chart, or let me see. I can look at the 20-day chart. I mean, it looks bullish, 20-day. It's just about whether today's going to be the day. The 3-year chart looks bullish, too. I mean, it all looks bullish. It's just about... the big level I would watch for this one specifically is this $25 level below it. I'd see if that level holds as support. That's the $quarter. And I think this $half right here at 50 is going to be interesting too. And so that would be the range that I would watch for this one. Really, it's basically this whole thing right here. But that would be the range I would watch for this one. If it breaks over 50, I would look at it. And if it breaks under the $quarter of 25, I'd watch it. But unless it starts to move a little bit more with better volume and liquidity, I'm not going to trade it. It's just pretty low. But overall, long term, it looks bullish for the most part. Yeah. That's my wife on the thumbnail. She'll be here in probably 5 minutes. I'll have to go check. I'll be right back. I'm going to go check to see where she's at and see if I can get her to come on here a little bit early. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to try to go get her. My bad, man. I'm sitting here talking to myself. I'm actually laughing at what y'all are saying. Somebody said I catfished them. She's gonna be here in 5 minutes, man. She's getting ready. You know how it is, man. She's getting ready. She'll be here in like 5 minutes. The thumbnail literally says, Carol trades the open. Carol trades the open. Is it the open yet? It's not the open yet. She's getting ready. She will be here. So calm down. You know? Yeah, no, I got it. We should, bro. We should, man. All right, guys. Here, let me read the news on AMD. A lot of people talking about AMD. So apparently, AMD's price target was raised to $34 a share from $31 by UBS. Yeah, it happens, bro. It happens, man. Yeah, I think Activision looks strong. We'll have to see how it acts at the open, though. All right, so AMD reported highest revenue in more than a decade, but slightly light forecast is making the stock volatile. So I guess the fiscal year guidance, maybe. Let me see. I know, man. No, I was laughing at the guy that said I catfished him. He was like, bro, you catfished me. He's like, I was looking for Carol, and now I just got you, man. I know. I'm a disappointment, man. I get it, man. I'm a disappointment. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She'll be here, man. She'll be here. Give her like 5 minutes, man. She's getting ready. You guys know how that is. But yeah. When my wife gets here, though, I need you guys to do me a favor here. I really need you guys to do me a favor. When she gets here, you need to tell her that we need to buy the new Call of Duty and she needs to play it with me. Because Carol used to play Call of Duty with me all the time, man. She used to play it like, that was one of our bonding experiences when we first started dating, like a long time ago. And she was good at Call of Duty. She would murk people at Call of Duty. You know, naturally, I like Halo a little bit better, but she liked Call of Duty. And so with the new Call of Duty out, she hadn't played Xbox with me in years. You guys got to talk her into playing the new Call of Duty with me. You know, I'll consider that a solid favor if you can. You know, so you guys help me out on that in that regard, man. Help me out. But yeah, AMD reported better, highest revenue in over 10 years. Slightly light forecast though for it. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Hopefully it's volatile. That's really what I'm looking for here. No, I didn't get it, man. I don't play Call of Duty, bro. Listen, my wife plays Call of Duty. I play Halo, and I'm waiting for the new Halo to come out. I didn't like Halo 5. It was garbage. I don't like Destiny. It's garbage. Like I said, I play Halo, and I play sports. You know, I play EA UFC. My whole message system is filled with people yelling at me with hate messages on EA UFC because I beat people up, man. That's all I'm saying. And then I play Madden. You'll get beat at Madden, too. You know, and then you'll definitely get beat at Halo. And so, look, Call of Duty, it's all right. You know, it's more beginner friendly, like from my wife, and she's actually good at it. What am I drinking, bro? It's 8:15 in the morning over here, man. I'm drinking coffee. Of course, I'm drinking coffee, man. You see my mug? I don't know if you guys can see it. You guys can't see it. It's a llama. On the inside, it says no drama. It's actually my daughter's mug. You see that? It says no drama. You see that? Alright. But yeah, we're going to watch AMD. We're going to watch some of these other big movers as well. Like Roku, SQ. We're going to watch PCG. We're going to watch BGFV. We're going to watch GDOT. We're going to watch Mattel. And so, yeah, we got a few stuff. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure every day so far this week has been green for me. I don't trade penny stocks, bro. It might be from Gap. It's from Opal House. I don't know. It's got a llama. It says no drama. I'm assuming you're supposed to say no drama llama. It's probably how you're supposed to say it. I'll have to ask her when she gets home. She's a little bit cooler than I am, and kind of a little bit more hip and in the know than I am. But I'm pretty sure you're supposed to say no drama llama is what I think you're supposed to say. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here. Bro, it's not Target, man. Target's not the bad one. It's not Target, man. It's Bed Bath & Beyond is what it is. It's Bed Bath & Body Works and Bed Bath & Beyond. Anything with bed and bath in it, I'm in there for an hour. I'm spending like $300 in that store on candles. You know, that's what it really is. You know, it's not Target. Target, I could find stuff I like at Target. I'll go to the electronics section and play video games like a 5-year-old at Target. If we go into Bed Bath & Beyond, I don't have anything to do in there. My head hurts because of all the strong smells. We're spending like hundreds of dollars on candles and stuff. You guys know how it is, man. You know. What's up, Joe Stock Trader? Yeah, I got my daughter's mug, man. Because everybody knows how it is. When you're making coffee in the morning and you're half awake, you're just grabbing whatever mug's up there. Today I grabbed this one, the llama mug. You know. Alright, guys. We got 13 minutes. Enough horsing around, man. Alright, we got 13 minutes. Let me be serious. We got Mattel here. Gapping up over $2. About $2.32 exactly here for Mattel. We'll see what happens with that. We got OSPN gapping up. We've got, like I said, PCG. They said that 73% of the consumers' power that was shut off is now back on. Yeah, no, it's alright. It's alright, man. Alright. So, yeah. Bed Bath & Beyond. Bed Bath & Beyond is now dull and boring and choppy. It's just not doing anything, man. But, yeah, so I did get into another trade. I believe I got into AT&T yesterday. And, honestly, looking at this chart in retrospect, it really kind of hurts. And so the way I've been doing it, I'm making a video about, like, everybody's kind of asking me. I've got a few different people. Some people are like, man, John, you suck. You know, they're like, John, you suck. Every day's been red this week or whatever. But every day has not been red, actually. Every day has been green for the most part. The last red day I had was Friday. The first trades I've been taking during the open have been kind of not playing around trades, but they're just trades to fill the time. Because I've really been starting to attack stuff really at 10 a.m. my time, which is 11 o'clock market time. And I've been using a scaling in system. So basically, you can see the VWAP rejection right here. If we look at this, right, you can see the VWAP rejection. It's right here. This is where I'd prefer to enter this stock, right? What I've been doing is I've been starting to actually enter the stock here. And that way, if it does just initially just go in my direction, say I jump in with 100 shares here, and it follows through and it comes all the way down to there. That's great. Even though I wasn't able to scale into my full size, I could still profit a small amount from the stock just going initially in my direction without pulling back more. But as it continues to move up, I've been adding more and more shares to it. I'll add another 100 here, another 100 here, another 100 here, until it gets to my maximum entry level, my preferred maximum entry level, which is where this circle is. Once I get in there, the big key to this type of strategy is just maintaining the same risk throughout the entire trade. If I morph the risk level to make myself more comfortable with the bigger size, then I'm hurting my risk and reward. And so say I think actually my risk level was 35 up here. And so that way, I have a ton of chances for this trade to be successful, and my risk is staying at the same level the entire time. And that's what I've been doing. That's why I've had such a high accuracy rate with this, daily accuracy specifically. Like I could show you my trade from yesterday too if you guys want to see it. It's just a little trade. Actually, I got into 2 trades. I can't remember what the first one is on. I'll have to look. Let me find it. Like here it is. Eventually I deleted this. But you can see like I scale in with 400 here. This is AT&T. So like look, I scale in with same trade I was just talking about. There's AT&T. I scale in with 400. As it goes higher and higher, I add more. I get up to 1,200 shares. Then the stock quickly rips in my direction. And I was able to get out with another green trade. You can see me even taking pictures of my trade log here. I think that's it. I might have gotten into one more. Yeah, I did. So I got into another one on Netflix, apparently. Netflix, same thing. If you look at it, same type of chart. Mostly a VWAP projection or a VWAP fake out fade. And you can see I hung out. Never really was down that much. Eventually it shot up to make $72 on the day. And so yeah, I'm recording all of these trades that I'm getting in after the stream. Just so people can't say that I'm not. But yeah, yesterday was a nice green day. And in net profit, though, I think I made like 20, 30 bucks. But with all the trades I did yesterday, that's fine. That's acceptable. It's still green. I'll take it. You want us to reach out to with a personal message, gamer? Yeah, bro, you can use... You can message me on Facebook at... I think my Facebook is either Beginner Trading or it's Beginner Trades. You can email me at beginnertrading@gmail.com. You can message me on Twitter at Beginner Trades on Twitter. You can join our Discord, which is really probably the best way to do it. The easiest way. If you want to join our public Discord, like you can send me a message on here. It's probably the easiest way, to be honest. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna go get my wife. She'll be here, so I'm gonna go get her. Yeah, I mean, I shorted it, crypto, so it does, you know. But yeah, join our Discord, gamer. I got you, bro. Just, yeah, reach out to me. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab my wife. See, yeah, I'm not paper trading, though. I'm trading live account. I paper traded for a long time, though, but I'm trading a live account now. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, guys. See, I didn't catfish you, man. I didn't catfish you. Alright. So you remember how to trade?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. So, we're going to be trading small. What kind of share size do you think we should take? AMD still running up. Kira and I are going to take turns trading. Alright. Pray for your snap calls. I got you, man. I'll pray for you, bro. Welcome and good luck today.
Oh, thanks. Try.
She's nervous, man.
Yeah.
She's nervous. Like I said, we can ask questions. Y'all can ask her questions and stuff to fill the time. I think she'd probably prefer that because it'll give her something to do. You know?
Yeah.
Look, you see that? We should buy the new Call of Duty. If I bought the new Call of Duty, would you play it with me again?
Try to.
Would you? Would you really? It's got split screen multiplayer. You should do it.
Yeah.
If I buy it, will you play it with me?
Yeah.
All right.
Play it a little bit.
Deal.
Try it out. So.
All right, I gotta tell you. I told them to talk you into letting me buy the new Call of Duty and playing it with me.
Oh.
You know, that's what I say. Hey, look, you used to play it with me. You used to play it, and you were good at it. You know, you were better at Call of Duty than you were at Halo. You know, then you just gave it up. Once we had my son, is really when it is. Once my son was born, we just never played it anymore, man.
Yeah. So, hi. How's it going?
Oh, what's up, Joe? What's up, man? My bad, bro. Yeah, long time no see, man. Hope you're doing well, brother. Sorry, bro. Sorry, man. My wife's on stream today. Carol's here, so I had to get her ready. But yeah, brother, I hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, reach out to me on Discord, bro. We'll chat, man. Yeah, look, you see? You should buy the new Call of Duty. Y'all are right, man. Look, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Alright. Look, they all want to play Call of Duty. Look, everybody wants to play, man. You see that?
Have to warm up. I haven't played in it. It's been a long time.
Yeah,
So.
for sure. What's up, Netron? What's up, man? Alright, guys. We got 3 minutes. Like I said, if y'all want to do like a Q&A with Carol while I'm like getting ready to trade. Alright, anyways, let's break it down. So you remember how to calculate risk reward, right?
Here,
Somewhat.
refresh my memory.
Okay,
for me.
so I'll just show you the trade I made yesterday. Alright, so say we're going to get into like a VWAP fade, remember, which is basically just a pullback to the VWAP. It can either be like a big downward move like this. It can either be like a move like this. Hold on. It can either be a move like this where you jump in short here, but lately that hasn't been working as well. Lately what I've been doing that has been working much better is I've been waiting for what we call a VWAP rejection, which is this right here. And so when you do that, you have a reward target. A lot of the time you can set it at like the low of the day. A lot of times that's going to be a really easy reward target, especially for beginners. And so you can set your reward target here. You can give yourself a risk above. Do you remember where we're supposed to set a risk above? Like where we're supposed to set our stop loss level? At resistance levels, right?
Yeah.
And so where would that be on this chart?
So like
Here?
somewhere in here.
Yeah, right. So right around there, that's good. You can do, really it's all subjective. So it could be this level. It could be, you know, you can use previous support that turns into resistance and vice versa. And so you can do it a few different ways, but that's basically the premise of it.
Yeah.
Carol's playing the real Call of Mom duty.
Yeah. I mean, I am. You know.
Yeah, they need Nuketown was great, man. Nuketown was great. Call of Duty. Carol was good at it, man. I'm telling you, Carol was surprisingly good at Call of Duty. What I think it was is that we played Halo for so long, and so she had the hand-eye coordination down packed.
Yeah.
And then when she played Call of Duty, when you play Call of Duty, they die a lot easier. Like it's easier to get kills in Call of Duty, and so she, you know, starting off on Halo and then transitioning to Call of Duty, she was used to having to put in a lot more work to get kills, and on Call of Duty it's just kind of like you aim it at them for 5 seconds and it's done, you know.
Yeah.
All right, 5 seconds, guys. All right, baby, you ready? Here, let me get this up. All right, and so wish us luck. We're not gonna be. My wife's not gonna be trading big. She's gonna be trading small size today. You got it.
Yeah,
It'll
I'm
be
not
all
even
right.
gonna try.
It'll be all right. You got it. You'll be okay. There we go. All right, you got the chat over there if you want to chat with everybody. All right. So we're gonna watch AMD, I think, at the open. We're gonna watch AMD. See if we can get a few fades to jump into. All right, you can start looking over here, see if we can find anything. I actually think this is kind of messed up. It is. There we go.
All right.
All right, so for fades, we're just looking for downward moves. You know, here's the overall market, which is down some, but the market's been pushing up very strong the last few days.
Okay.
Are you a movie star?
No.
They're not talking to me. You know?
No, I'm not.
AMD. AMD's dropping, so we'll watch it. What are we going to wait for a fade? We're going to wait for a pullback where?
Up here. Or wait.
The VWAP.
Yeah.
The purple line, right? Technically, it's VWAP, but we call it the VWAP. All right, so we're just gonna wait for some moves here. GE. But yeah, to pass the time while we're waiting for a trade, y'all ask Carol questions. You know, hang out, ask different questions.
Okay.
Mitch isn't here today, man. I think Mitch got snowed out at work. I think he had to stay at a hotel by his work because of the snow in Denver today. Whoa. What's up, JJ? Are you a runoff of Ray Ray? No, we actually had a guy make an account called Ray Ray.
Yeah, no, I remember I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
So now we actually have Ray Ray gracing us with his presence in here today. Here's our Discord room if you guys want it. Yeah, it's the volume weighted average price. It's basically a moving average with volume taken into consideration. Look at that pullback. We got exactly a pullback to the VWAP. Yeah, I'm watching GE. I made a little bit of money yesterday. I made like $72 when everything was said and done. GE's running up to $9.98. Broke 10 for a split second and then got rejected here. We're looking at AMD. You ready? All right. Here, get ready.
Okay.
All right. Remember, short it at the VWAP, so right around here.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Now, where do you want to set a risk level in this trade?
Here, do that.
Yep,
right?
do that.
All right. Like, up here?
I'd probably say either there at 04 or down here. But
Okay.
you got to watch it because it's starting to squeeze up quick. And so remember, how do you get out of a...
Buy.
Yeah. So just watch it. Let it test. But be ready to get out if it squeezes up. There we go. It's better. Much better. All right. Good. All right. Hang in there. All right. Where do you want to take profits in this one?
I think somewhere down here.
Yeah. That's probably good. You're okay, though. Regardless of what happens, you'll be fine. All right? You still got a lot of room. And if it goes against you, you'll still be okay. I'll let you take profits. You want to take it at support, so like 32.50. You can even take it early if you want. It's just whatever you feel comfortable. All right. Look,
I
it's all
probably
right.
should have.
It's all right. Well, no, it wasn't down enough to really take profits. It's still early. Let it test. It's the open, so it's very volatile right now. It's going to squeeze up and down, and you just be patient. Yes. And right now is the most volatile time in the market. And if it goes against you, it's okay. It doesn't have to be a green trade. You're just learning. And it's a small size. It's going to be like a $20 loss if it goes against you. And so it's very small. Don't feel any pressure on it.
Well, it's easy for you to say.
No, you're okay. Now that I got it up there, I'd be very strict with it here. Probably.
All right.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
All right.
Jeez.
All right, it's all right. It's just one trade. Look, it's less than $20. You lost $17. It's fine. Really, I think this one was a little bit early, and so I think I gave you bad advice on this one. And maybe it'll fake you out. Yeah, it faked you out. This is what happens in trading, though, which is one of the reasons, like I always talk about it, and it's a good lesson in trading more than anything. I think my advice to you was bad here because I think really.
Look at it.
I know. I think really.
I probably got out too early.
I told you to get out, though. But I think really my advice was bad to you here because I think that in this market especially.
Look at it.
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah, it's just frustrating me just looking at it, seeing that I've.
It's okay. In this market especially, yeah, just faked us out, basically. That was my fault. We got out right around the top. But in this market especially, you need to wait at least like 5 to 10 minutes before you trade. And so my advice to you to take that trade was probably bad. Because, again, you got to wait a little while to trade in this market. It's going to be a much more difficult time to trade in the first 5 to 10 minutes. You're going to get faked out. It's going to go to the highs and lows. It's going to be very, very volatile, very difficult to trade. And that's really where a lot of traders get hit. And so it's actually a good lesson. Even though it was a losing trade, you see how you thought it was going to go your way. Now it's squeezing up.
But if I would have done something here, I would have been.
Yeah, but that's you see the wick. That just means it didn't stay down there very long. You know that you see these big down wicks right here. That means buying pressure, and then you see this big up wick right here. That means selling pressure. And so you got pressure on both sides. And again, the first 5 to 10 minutes, it's very difficult to trade. It's going to be very hard to trade. And so that was my advice, which was bad, I think. So don't stress it.
Yeah. Well, it's all right.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Carol, how do you feel about the Fed meeting later today? She doesn't know anything about it. I doubt she does.
I know a little bit about it. I know that they deal with the interest rates and, you know, stuff like that. So hopefully they don't raise them again, I guess.
Right.
Well, we'll see.
Because I was shorting the stock. So, yeah. And really, like I said, less than $20. My wife is taking small size. I'm just trying to teach her how to trade. And we got out at the right time. It squeezed up. I think what Kay Gifford said here is actually correct, which it was too early to rely on the VWAP necessarily. Like the VWAP is an intraday trend indicator, and in the first 5 to 10 minutes, it's not really going to be picking a trend in a stable way. And so with that said, I think it's better that you wait, 10 to 15 minutes before you really implement the VWAP with fades. And that's what I've been really working on lately. I don't know if you know this, but I've been actually doing the best late in the morning, like at 10 a.m. our time, which is 11 o'clock market time. And I think the reason I've been doing the best then is because I'm using the VWAP, and the VWAP's an intraday trend indicator, and it's the stocks are picking a more confirmed trend by that time, by 10 a.m. my time, 11 a.m. market time. The stock's picking a trend, and it's a more obvious and self-evident trend that I can trade off of, and especially when you throw in the mix that I'm scalping, so I'm getting in and out quickly. It's been working really well. The first 5 to 10 minutes is not working that great, for me at least. But everybody's different. Everybody has different preferences too.
Yeah.
The SPY, on the other hand, look at the market today, baby. Look at this. So the SPY yesterday ran up, or the SPY the last few days broke lifetime highs. So the market broke lifetime highs the last few days. You can see here we're right up to the lifetime highs at 302.50. 302.63 was the previous high. And since then we broke highs. So a big level to watch here, guys, as we're getting close for the SPY is 302.63. We're at 302.75. 302.63 should be a big level, and if the market's going to bounce, it's going to bounce there. So remember, 302.63 in the SPY. That was the previous lifetime high up until a few days ago. And so 302.63 is the biggest level to watch, I think.
Oh, look at it.
Look where it went.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see? Exactly to that level. It went to 65, but the point still remains. That's a huge support level. And so you want to watch the SPY to test that, because prior to the last few days, that was the lifetime high of the market. If we look back to what we call a daily chart here, this level here, it was the lifetime high at 302.64, 302.63. And so it's just going to be a big support level. But yeah, the market's getting hammered.
Yeah.
Which should be good for shorts. So we can look for some shorts now with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe IPHI. Again, though, we're going to wait another 5 minutes at least before we trade anymore. I think that's the best thing to do. Okay. And so while we're waiting for this next 5 minutes, guys, like I said, ask Carol some questions. Let's keep the chat busy. Do I trade full time? Not really. Like I said yesterday, I have 2 Amazon businesses. I'm a real estate agent. I day trade and I do the YouTube thing, and all of that combined, lets me live comfortably, and take care of my family. But am I relying solely on day trading income to be okay? No, I'm not. And like I said, I'm not an expert or a guru here. The channel's name is Beginner Trading. We're a free resource and community for new traders and traders in general. So that's all we really are here. All right, and so here again, that 302.60 is going to be a big support level for the SPY, and we'll watch that because it already bounced off of that level once after I said that. CUR. Yeah, CUR is a penny stock. If you guys want to watch that one, appreciate it. I missed that one, but yeah, CUR. pushing up to 180s. We'll see if it breaks that big level here in pre-market, this 188 level. It looks like I've traded it before, apparently. What was the other one you said? KBR.
One here too.
Yeah, IPHI's dropping. KBR looks okay. But if you look at the scanners here, like you'll see KUR. I'm watching the market right now, though, because that's going to dictate what we do with our trading. Look, here's a question. Shreep says, I heard you don't play Call of Duty no more. Yeah, I heard that too. What's up with that, man? Why is that there? Like that, you know, that's a very true statement that we should change. You should play, you know. I mean, look, we can even play with our subscribers. Wouldn't you guys like that? Like, we could all play Call of Duty. We could have a Call of Duty meetup, and we could all play Call of Duty with each other, man. That would be great. Carol could play, you know.
I'd have to warm up. You know,
right. Yeah, you can practice.
Back in the...
Yeah, you can practice.
We tried to play Halo not too long ago, and...
You didn't do bad.
We played, though, right? There wasn't, like, an issue. It was Halo Reach, right?
Right. We played Halo Reach a while back, too. We did. Yeah, see, the market bounced at that 302.60s level. Yeah, I get paid from YouTube. Yeah, I mean, that's why I included that. YouTube trading, real estate. I have a real estate license, and Amazon. How did I get started in Amazon sales? I told the story a while back. It was actually, I told the story about my wife and the BRCA2 gene and the double mastectomy. I had to quit my job at the time, and so I had to figure out a way to make money from home. And so I started that Amazon business because of that, you know, basically. Long story. I don't know if we want to go into it, but... You're right, we could play as a team. That's right. Yeah, so again, the SPY bounced. Before I said this, when I said this, the SPY was up here at 302.70s. I said the SPY... A big support level is 302.64, 302.63, and it bounced at 65, so very, very close to the same level I talked about. And again, that was the previous lifetime high for the market, and so it's just a big support level that everybody else is going to be watching, for sure. I might watch Mattel. If Mattel can pull back to the VWAP, I might consider this one. It just depends on what the market's going to do here. Alright, so you see Mattel here. If it pulls back to here, we're going to take it at 1270s. We've let some time go by. Nice support level here at 87. And so we could probably take, for Carol, like 75 shares. A little bit smaller. If we get in here, where's our reward target going to be? We know our risk. It's up here at 87. We get in at 72. You know, that gives us a risk level of 15 cents.
Probably... What?
I would probably do like here maybe.
Yeah. You
see all that confirmation there, the double bottom there, maybe here too. Where you said wasn't bad. That might actually be a better level. We could do like we might not get a pullback there, but you can do either here or here. I'll leave that up to you. You know, both of them aren't bad. They both kind of make sense.
Okay.
Yeah, the VWAP is an indicator. The VWAP stands for volume weighted average price. It's basically a moving average with volume taken into consideration, so it's a little bit more valid, in my opinion. Carol, do you think trading takes away from your social life? Just asking because I trade all the time and the wife gets a little aggravated. No, I mean, like I said, like, I make money from YouTube, and I make money from trading, and I make money from all of it, and so it's a little bit easier to, you know, it's a little bit easier to deal with, I think, when you start to kind of make a living from it, you know.
Yeah.
At first, she hated it, you know. Yeah. She didn't hate it.
Well, I just didn't understand, you know, so. But, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty normal for people to, like, if you tell your family or your parents or your spouse that you're gonna start day trading with thousands of dollars, it's a natural reaction to be skeptical. It's a natural reaction to be skeptical, and for good reason. You know, when I first started trading, I lost thousands of dollars, and so in that regard, their concerns were valid, you know. In the end, though, you got to understand that. And that's why, like, I'm a big proponent of only trading with what you can afford to lose, you know, because that is how you're going to be the least emotional as you can. And, you know, that's how you're going to be less emotional. That's how you're going to be able to trade right, is by trading with what you can afford to lose. My girl does not like me sitting in front of a PC. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it changes when you start to make money from it. You know, if I'm being completely honest. And not even just the trading, like the YouTube I make money from, trading I make money too. And so, you know, when you start to make money from it, like I said, I think it starts to be a little bit easier, you know.
Well, and if you have kids, it's like you're home, you know.
Right.
You don't really have...
She likes it. I'm home. I can take care of the kids. I can help with them.
That's a big deal, you know. So... Oh, okay.
Coffee. Yeah, man, I lost like $4,000 in like 3 weeks when I first got started. I remember I almost wanted to cry. It's super, like, and I don't care, I'll say it. Like, I almost cried when I lost that $4,000 because I lost it so quick. It was like a day or two. You know, it hurts, man. It hurts.
I remember that.
Right, but that pain is necessary. Like, that pain is necessary because you're going to do whatever you can to not feel that pain again. And so you're going to force yourself to implement good risk management and good risk and reward. You know, so that pain, that burn, that hurt is necessary. Because you need that so you can avoid that, you know, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
How can I don't know, man. Carol might know better than I do. Slowly is my suggestion. Slowly.
Well, and I think it kind of depends on, like, what your interests are, you know?
Yeah.
If you're, you know...
Fitbit running. It's Fitbit.
Yeah.
You know. I bought all my family Fitbits. They don't even use them. Nobody uses them. It's like a Fitbit graveyard at my house over here. Nobody wants them.
Maddie uses hers.
Yeah, sometimes. Everybody, the big thing, I want a Fitbit. It's got a heartbeat sensor. No. You know, a month later, there's Fitbits lying around everywhere. Nobody cares about them. You know. They're like the forgotten stepchild of technology.
I heard that they weren't very good to wear while you're sleeping, though.
Yeah, they're probably not.
You know, because it's constantly sending that message, you know, that data back to your phone.
What were the first lessons you learned after you lost the $4,000? Trade small as a beginner. Look, as a beginner, I know everybody watches the gurus. They watch Tim Sykes. They watch Warrior Trading. They watch Investors Underground. They watch Sean Deckmar. They watch these big-time traders go big. They take huge size and make all these $1,000 wins, and that's great. I'm not hating on any of them. But what I am saying is that for new traders specifically, do not try to emulate the gurus. You want to trade small. You want to buy 100 shares. You want to buy 50 shares. And you want to methodically learn how to trade with good risk management. Because if you jump in as a brand new trader, I know every trader has that dream that I'm going to take this $1,000 and I'm going to turn it into 100,000 and I'm going to show everyone who doubted me that they were wrong and yada yada yada. And that's great. I think every trader has that dream, right? But that's probably not going to happen. And you're still probably going to lose your first account. And so you might as well draw your first account out as long as you can and gain as much experience as you can from it by trading small. If you jump in with 500 or 1,000 shares, you're just going to lose your account so quick that you don't gain that necessary experience you need as a trader. That's the best advice I can give in order to, help new traders. And that's really what I learned after that, is that I needed to trade way smaller. I needed to take the time to learn, and I needed to trade smaller. You ready?
Yeah,
all right.
Where's the other?
We can look at Mitch. We can look at Mattel. Still waiting on Mattel to bounce up there. I think that's a good one for us to watch is Mattel. See if it bounces up there. We've got our risk level set, our reward level set. So just keep an eye on Mattel. Do you think Disney is going to up to over $140 after releasing Disney Plus? I don't know, man. I know I'm probably going to buy it because I'm a Star Wars fan, and one of my daughter and I's things are like Star Wars. We go see all the Star Wars movies together, and we watch all the Star Wars together. And so with the new series, The Mandalorian, coming out on Disney Plus, and me having 2 young kids, 10 years and younger, we're probably going to be subscribing to Disney Plus, and I think it's probably going to do well. And I think the Star Wars factor is a huge influence on that, because I think that's going to bring adults to buy it, certain adults to buy it regardless. All right, look, we got Mattel moving up. All right. So just get ready. We'll just wait. Remember, where's our entry?
Here.
The VWAP at 1267. Right. And so just be ready. We'll let you watch, and we'll see how we do there. All right. You got this though. Even if it goes against you, that's okay. Let's look at the overall market. Another thing you want to do, especially with like mid to high cap stocks, is you want to watch the market too to see what it's doing. If the market's going down, 3 out of 4 stocks are going to follow that market. And so basically, it's not a good idea to trade against the market. Like if the market's ripping down, you don't necessarily want to go long in like a high cap stock, because a lot of the time it's going to follow the overall market unless it's specifically trending against it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we're just going to wait.
Here, you want to look at the other ones?
Yeah. All right, look, it's starting to rip up. Hold on. All right, I'm going to go to the restroom. I'm going to let my wife hold it down for a second. All right, here, watch out. Oh, him and my phone. Here, just sit in my seat for now. You're fine. Just sit in my seat.
Alright. Hope I don't mess this up. How do I do that? Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. No, it's not. It's down below it. Who? Oh. No, I'm not. I hardly know what I'm doing. I'm still learning, so I'm not about to do anything crazy here. Alright, I think so I'm not in a trade or anything.
Okay.
So
You can stay there if you want. Alright, yeah, AMD did have that nice little rejection there. I don't think we got it though, but it didn't look bad. I gotta get this thing to work. Where is this coming from?
it's up at the top right there.
Yeah.
So just pull it over.
It'll work, I think. Yeah.
Right here.
There we go. Yeah, that'll work. I'm just gonna put this over here too so it doesn't look all crazy. There we go. Yeah, the SPY looks to be actually fading here. Everybody's telling you to buy something before I come back.
I know.
Surprise John and buy
Trying to
Twitter.
trick me.
Surprise John and buy Twitter. Do it.
Oh no.
Don't do it. Yeah.
No. No thanks.
All right. We're still waiting on Mattel. We'll see what we get with that one. Let's look at the cannabis stocks. Type in CGC. Sideways, boring. PCG's breaking out, guys. PCG. Oh, you want to see the chat here? Alright. We're just waiting on stuff, guys. We're just waiting on stuff here. Waiting for a fade on Mattel, maybe.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, it might. We might get a quick bounce back, but we got to be careful if it does. I don't mind this new risk, like up here now, though. Instead of this risk, it's way too far away from here now. So you kind of look down. If we extend this to the left, you can see all the confirmations here. The opening range low was a big level too, but yeah, you were right. Didn't bounce back. We can also look at GE for the opposite type of strategy. Type in GE. This is what we call a VWAP bounce. So like if GE pulls back to the VWAP, it's like the opposite. So you're buying it around the VWAP, looking for it to push up, and then you're giving yourself a tight risk level below it. And so if we were going to do that, where's a good risk level for GE?
You're talking about
Like where the most confirmation and like support is. Yeah, that was good. Like right here.
Yeah.
Because if you extend it to the left, you can see all it bounces off of those levels a bunch. Maybe this level here too. 80 could be one as well.
Okay.
So we'll watch that, see if that happens too. Mattel didn't ever happen, unfortunately. ATVI fade. Type in ATVI. The reason we got on Call of Duty is because ATVI is Activision. It's Call of Duty. Yeah, it had a nice little fade this morning. Remember, guys, also hit that subscribe button, click the bell. We day trade live on stream for free every single weekday morning on YouTube. We let you guys watch us day trade every single weekday morning. We're not experts or gurus here. Like I said, we trade the open. You guys can follow along with our account balance, break down the strategies we use, plus more. And so if you appreciate that transparency and that honesty, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every single weekday here. Like I said, ask Carol some questions. We'll pass the time. We'll do a Q&A with Carol. Maybe I should have named the thumbnail that.
Yeah, right.
Q&A with Carol. Kind of has a little ring to it.
I could give relationship advice.
Yeah, you could do relationship advice with Carol.
And,
you know?
Yeah, kids.
You don't want to ask me that. Oh, look, I did set an alert for you. Look.
Oh, yeah, I've been seeing that.
Everybody was yelling at me. They were like, John, you catfished me, man. They were like, you catfished me. They were like, I come here to see a pretty girl, and now it's you. You know?
Aw. Well.
Not experts. Did you have to say that? Yes. For liability reasons, yes, absolutely. What's John's worst habit? Uh-oh.
Oh, I gotta think about that one.
Why y'all aren't helping me over here, man.
Let me think.
They're all anti-John in this thing, man.
He's really competitive, and sometimes that's a good thing, but sometimes it's
a bad thing.
Especially when he's like mini golf competing with your kids and he can't.
We went and played mini golf one day, and Carol and I like got into it because we were like battling it out at mini golf at putt putt. It didn't go well. We had to leave. We haven't been back since.
Oh, yeah, we have.
I know.
We went back.
Look, I'm trying to make it dramatic. I'm trying to make it dramatic here.
Oh,
you know,
come on.
Entertainment value, right?
No,
here.
so what happened though was like if you would in putt putt, if you hit the ball from like the very beginning and you don't, it rolls right back to you basically, like you hit the wall or whatever. You know, you should be able to hit it again. And for me, if we're playing with our kids, I don't think it should count. And so I'm like. Because honestly, John was just beating us.
Yeah. Yeah, when you day trade live, unless you... I don't know. Whenever you day trade live, I'm just sitting there saying I'm not an expert. I'm not a guru. I'm not a professional, advisor. I'm not liable for any losses anybody takes.
Go here.
And I'm also trying to tell people that I'm not an expert or a guru, so people don't rely too much on the trades I make. Yeah, it's still down there. We're still waiting for the bounce up. Carol's beautiful. I guess she felt sorry for your broken finger. That was it, man. That was it. I broke my finger. Ray broke it.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I heard that story later on.
She's heard that story before.
Yeah, I've heard it. Well, but it wasn't.
It was a real
story. Together because that might have been. It could have gone either way.
I didn't do anything, man. What? I didn't do anything, man. I was an innocent child, man.
You should have known that Ray was going to throw a brick at you.
Honestly, I was an innocent child, man. I got bricks thrown at me. I must have been like 7, maybe 7. It was terrible. Yeah, I'm watching ATVI. It did fade down there. Everybody's asking me how much I make from YouTube. It's good enough, Like, I'm not going to say the exact amount I make from it. It's good. Not even YouTube, just everything combined. It's comfortable. All right, Mattel. We're still waiting for this bounce back to Mattel here. CXO. Story time. Oh, man, the SPY just took a dive. Press SPY. Look at the SPY, guys. Wow. And then press MAT right here. Look at the SPY. Just took a massive hit. The Fed meeting must be going on right now. Let's see if we can find some catalysts for it. Come on. Do I already have it up? Oh, I guess so. All right, so here's the results. This is from Q3 real GD. This is from Global News on Thinkorswim. This is from 2019 Q3 real GDP growth is 1.4% versus the previous 1.1%. End of 2019 real GDP growth is 1.7% versus the previous 1.5%. End of 2020 real GDP growth 1.6% versus the previous 2.0%. CPI, BOC, NPR. 2019 Q3 real CPI growth is 1.9% versus the previous 1.6%. In 2019, CPI inflation is 2.1% versus the previous 2%. End of 2020, CPI inflation is 1.9% versus the previous 2%. Output cap, the bank estimates that the output gap between 0 and negative 1% in the third quarter of 2019 versus the previous view of the, quote, output gap was in the range of minus 1.25 to negative 0.25% in the second quarter of 2019. The neutral rate is at the midpoint of the estimated range of 2.25 to 3.25% versus the neutral rate is currently estimated between 2.25 and 3.25%, end quote. We also got a lot of other stuff here. The Canadian BOC rate decision. Yeah, that's the SPY.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the market. So the Canadian BOC rate decision for October is 1.75% versus the expected 1.75%. So basically even. And then it says, quote, in considering the appropriate path for monetary policy, the bank will be monitoring the extent to which the global slowdown spreads beyond manufacturing and investment. The Governing Council is mindful that the resilience of Canada's economy will be increasingly tested as trade conflicts and uncertainty persists. And that is from Reuters, end quote. They also have something that says Chile has canceled the APEC summit in November, according to Chilean President Pinera. All right, and so that's the news so far from the Fed meeting. Yeah, be careful, guys. Let me take this Carol thing because Carol's here already. Night Bob. There we go. SPY still wrecked my house of cards. Yeah, man, I'm not touching it right now. Not until it picks a direction. It's just a little bit too risky to trade during all of this. Will you hand me my coffee? Thank you. And remember, guys, hit that subscribe button, click the bell. We day trade live on stream every weekday morning for free, guys. Sure you don't want some coffee?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, you see the market's getting volatile.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to trade during these periods where the market's super kind of sketchy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, everything is going kind of
crazy. Yeah.
Here, I need to go grab something real quick.
Okay. Just come back. Yeah. All right. So yeah, she's gonna go. She'll be back in like 5 minutes maybe, but she'll be back. All right, so the market's sitting at 302.70s. Interesting here that 302.63 level is still holding, and I think that's still a pretty big level. I'm watching Mattel here. I was going to think about shorting it, and I was going to, this is kind of the trade that my wife picked out, or that Carol picked out, but with the market squeezing up, I don't know if I want to risk that right now. We'll see. Mitch got stuck at work. I think he got snowed out at his hotel. Kind of hanging out here. We'll see what we get. Still waiting. Hey, good luck. Yeah, market's up there. We'll see. I was waiting to short Mattel. Maybe I missed my entry for it, though. I'm still going to hang out here and just wait, though. Kind of looking at Roku. See if it gets rejected there, maybe, too. Yeah, like I said, though, my wife will be back in like 5 minutes. We're in Houston, Texas, man. Yeah, that's kind of what happened here. Yeah, that gets snowed out. We get flash floods for sure. How to make money from YouTube? YouTube, I mean, to make money from YouTube, guys, it's like you're going to make YouTube will pay you some, but you're going to make a majority of it through referral income and sponsorships. That's probably where you're going to make most. You might make some from AdSense, but I think most YouTubers make the bulk of their income from partnerships, stuff like that. I'm going to jump in with 75 shares of Mattel. Maybe it's a little risky considering what the market is doing, but a very small position. But yeah, I mean, with YouTube, it's not even about how many subscribers you have. It's about views. It's all about how many views you get. Like we get pretty solid views here every day. Every day. Like I probably average. I think on average, an average month for me views wise is about 50 to 60,000 views. And so, yeah, I mean, that's really that's really how to make money from YouTube is views specifically. It's not how many subscribers. It's what your views, what kind of views you're getting on. All right, I like this rejection here. I added another little size here. I'm in with 125 shares. I like that initial rejection, and now I can risk off of that 65 level. Either way, it's small. The Mattel trade worked, I think. The Mattel trade bounced back to the VWAP. I don't know if it worked yet. It doesn't look like it actually is going to work, so you might have missed out on it. But now I'm taking it, so it's probably better anyway. It's all about what your your rate is. Everybody has a different rate. What your CPM, which stands for click per milli, is what it actually stands for. And I can't give out my CTM. Like I'm not allowed to give out my CTM or my CPM. But it's all about your niche, right? Like we're in the finance niche, and so we're gonna get paid more than like an entertainment channel because we're in the finance channel, and we're in the finance niche, and I'm sure advertisers value our viewers a little bit more than like entertainment viewers, so to speak, because we're in finance. And so it all depends on what your sector is in YouTube, and that's going to dictate what your CPM is. But yeah, I'm not allowed to give out my CPM. Yeah, we're getting squeezed up here. Small trade either way. We're just kind of hanging out right now. Market's kind of squeeze-ish, and so, I'm going to just keep it small. As you guys see, though, I've been trading it pretty small early. Hands over the cover button, though. Here, there's my coffee. Do you want to exit this trade? Probably not, right?
I mean,
it's right at my risk level, so I'm about to get out probably anyway. Yeah. I won't leave you with it.
Yeah.
I guess I should probably still use this 72 level up here as my risk, as much as I don't want to. So I guess I'm going to stick with the original risk we gave ourselves at 72. Yeah, Roku squeezed up. PCG actually had a really nice VWAP bounce there. What was the other one we were looking at for a VWAP bounce? Oh, it was GE, right?
Oh, here. They finally did it.
Yeah, that's the one I'm in.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, I like this rejection here. Remember, guys, very interesting. I drew this risk level and look exactly where it goes. It goes exactly up to that risk level. Kind of makes me want to follow the risk level. I did kind of change it to the 72 level, but kind of makes me want to follow it. Vince, what are y'all in? Oh, DM. What stock are you guys talking about? Yes. Thinkorswim's still updating? Yeah, mine's a little laggy today too, man. It's a little rough. Yeah, that way you can kind of keep track too.
Yeah.
You want to do a subscriber plug? Say, hey, everybody, subscribe to the channel if you want to see us day trade live every day. No? It's all right.
You're pro at it, baby, so
That's
you
true.
go ahead.
Remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every weekday morning on YouTube. We day trade the open. We let you watch us day trade for free every single weekday morning on YouTube. And so if you appreciate that content, if you appreciate what we do here, day trading the open live every single day, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every single weekday morning for free. If you click the bell, it does turn on notifications. You'll get an alert every time we go live. Appreciate the sub, Robert, Rob, Pop Shot, Ricky, all the new subs today. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, team. Welcome to the beginner trading team. I'm short. Irina, I'm short. Oh, Cure is what y'all are talking about. CUR. I was watching that one earlier. It's pulling back to the VWAP, but a few people said watch for the dump, which is what happened. All right, we're still waiting for this one. We'll give it some time here.
Do I look like a... Oh, yeah.
What?
My faces.
Oh, cyborg? Oh, yeah, you're a cyborg.
Oh.
No.
Ray.
Ray, get out of here, bro. You gotta pay us, you know? All right. All right, here's the squeeze up. There's 72. All right, so again, 72 is the risk level. We'll give it. We'll let it test. Look exactly where it goes. So you can tell my support and resistance is on point because look exactly where the stock goes, 72. Exactly where it went before this, 65. Those were my two risk levels that I was considering. Eventually I got stubborn, I guess, and I let it be 72, but my charting is on point. We'll just see if it actually gets rejected there. It can my support and resistance can be on point, and I can still be wrong though. So we'll see if it gets rejected there. That's what we're waiting on. It'd be lovely to get a rejection underneath the VWAP down to like 1250s. We are trading live and we don't sell a course, bro. Yeah, we sell a course, man. It's called Buy the Dip. It's $10,000 and it's just one sentence. It says buy the dip. You know, do you want to make $1 billion in 24 hours? You know, buy my trading course. You know, it's called Buy the Dip. You know, guaranteed to make you $1 billion in the market within one day. You know.
Yeah,
I got my Lamborghini.
Yeah, look at all these cars.
Right, I got
my
these,
nice house.
I got my Lamborghini. You know, it's orange. I'm a gangster,
It's always the same. Those
Right.
videos are always the same
Right.
to me.
Do you want to make $1 billion in the market? Buy my trading course, It's only $9,999.99, But no, man, we don't sell a course. We're not experts or gurus here. We just let people watch us day trade live, man. That's all we do. Alright, get out of here, bro. Somebody's insecure. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'm just getting out of getting out of there. I'm just banning them, and it's just easier. We always get one a day at least, like clockwork. That's right, man. All right. Like I said, though, the last 5 minutes was obvious sarcasm. Obvious sarcasm. I'm just messing with you guys. Very obvious sarcasm. So we are not investment professionals. We are not liable for any losses you take. You always have to make your own assessment of the market and trade responsibly. And we are not liable for your trading. This channel is for pure entertainment value only. We don't give out hot stock picks. And really, the trades we've been making on stream have been, I've been losing for the last week on stream. So, not experts here, People want to ask why I say I'm not an expert. That's why. I'm a gazillionaire, A-pop. There's a difference, bro. You need to research your numbers, bro. I'm a gazillionaire. Here, you want to exit this one? Here, let's get 75. Just be ready. Not now. Not now. Let it work. Let it work.
All right. Starting to go on.
Ray, man. Look at what Ray said.
Yeah, do it, Ray.
I got my bodyguard Ray over here, man. Like I said, that's the state of the trading world, man. Like, I can give everybody everything for free. I can not sell a course. I can upload everything I do for free. I can tell people I'm not an expert. I can make fun of myself trading. And, like, people are still going to find a reason to be butthurt about whatever. Like I said, a lot of times it stems from their insecurity. Like, they're upset and they're insecure that they didn't, like, start a community or they didn't start a channel or that they didn't do what we did. And so it just makes them butthurt, man. And so all they do is just spew nonsense, Like I said, we try to be the realest people out here. Like, we're not selling a course. We're not, doing any of that stuff. We're just letting people watch us. That's it. Yeah, man. And that's one of the reasons people hate us, too, is because we don't, because we, like I said, I think I'm not hating on courses. I think there's some courses that are legitimate, It's just relative to whether you can afford it. Because it doesn't matter what course you take. It doesn't matter what guru or mentor you follow. You're still probably going to lose when you first get started. And you're going to learn the most from just hands-on experience. More than anything else. More than any course, guru, anything like that. Hand-on experience is what you're going to learn the most from in the market. And that's a big thing to understand here. There's no secret strategy that the gurus are teaching you that isn't already available out there for free. There's not $1 million strategy that just everybody doesn't know about and that's just a secret. That's nonsense. That's what they really want you to think, right? The truth is that it just takes time. Experience is what's going to teach you how to trade. Learning. Everybody's going to have a different niche, a different style that's going to correlate with their personality, right? Some people are less patient, and so they're scalping like I am. Some people are more patient, and they're holding it, getting really good risk reward with their trades. And so it all depends on people's personality is really what it is. And, yeah, I mean, I could sell a course on how I trade specifically, but somebody else might trade differently. The big thing you want to understand is just learn how to calculate risk reward, learn how to adjust your position size accordingly to fit, what you're okay with losing. And just go small when you first get started. Go slow. Don't trade big. We got the hater back, man, with the caps.
How many YouTube accounts do they have?
It's 100% the same guy.
Here, what do you want me to do with this?
Just be ready to exit if it goes up against you. Yeah, I'll give you guys a hint. Real traders don't tell other people what real traders are, you know. Like I said, though, most of it stems from insecurity, I'm guessing. Just insecurity, you know. I don't think I've gone on anybody's page and hated on any YouTube channel, disliked anything. And so, like I said, the people that do that are generally the people that, like I said, they're just insecure with themselves, man. They're just insecure. And it is what it is. But focusing on me is not going to make you feel better, bro. It's just not, you know. Yeah, it's got to be the Bitcoin guy, bro. 100%. He's using all caps just like the Bitcoin guy. It's got to be. What's up, Tar? Hey, I'm doing all right, bro. Nathan's got a better course here. He says, a better plan. $1, 100% profit. Buy low, sell high. 100%, man. Where'd you learn such valuable market advice? Yeah. But like I said, I just like messing with people. We got way more supporters. The haters are just louder. And sometimes I focus on them too much. But hey, Steve, you got the W, bro. That's what matters, man. Just learn from it. That's the thing you can do. Just learn from it and move on, you know. And you got this, bro. Appreciate it. You got hustle. Welcome to the team, man. Appreciate the sub. For the most part, yeah, Shreep, I stopped smoking CBD. I don't really do CBD anymore. Yeah, I still take CBD, but I don't vape it anymore. I will say this, though, right? I will say this. Some people are going to say real traders are not going to be making YouTube videos, or real traders. Some people might say real traders don't need to sell a course. But that is very flawed thinking. And listen, I don't sell a course. I'm not selling a course. But it's still flawed thinking, because smart people are going to try to make money from multiple different ways. Just because you're making money in trading doesn't mean you can't sell a course and make money too. I mean, that's what smart people do. It's called multiple sources of income. Like, that's what smart people do, you know. And it doesn't mean just because they're selling a course, it doesn't mean they're bad traders. You know, just because I'm making YouTube videos doesn't mean I'm bad. I'm a bad trader. I mean, hell, I've sucked lately. I'm a terrible trader lately. But just because I'm making YouTube videos, it's not because I'm making YouTube videos. I'll say that. All right, yeah, get ready. Hit buy.
For now.
Yeah. There you go. Good job. Here, click P.
If it keeps going down.
Yeah, just hold it. Be ready to exit. Remember, this is a big support level here too, so just watch that level.
All right.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. Good job. You did it. Good trade. See, we finally got the breakdown, and it confirmed my risk multiple times. Right. I mean, listen, I'll say it like this, right? Trading is not the most stable of incomes. It doesn't matter if you're the best trader in the world. Trading is not the most stable of incomes. Okay? And so you can't get mad at somebody for selling a course. If they're a real trader and they're doing it right, you can't hate on them for it, because everybody knows trading is not super stable. You know, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with forming a more stable form of income. There's nothing wrong with that. And people getting mad at people for that, again, a lot of the time it's due to insecurity. But it's just trying to say, like, just because somebody's selling a course does not mean they're a bad trader. Because, again, smart people are going to form as many different sources of income as they can. It's not just like, oh, well, I'm a good trader, I'm only going to trade. Like, that's dumb. You know, it's like most people are like, oh, well, now I really know how to trade. I'm making money trading. How can I turn this into making more money? And like, that's what smart people are ultimately going to do. You're going to have multiple different sources of income. You know, if everybody just said, well, I'm making money trading, I'm just not going to do anything else, like, that's dumb. That doesn't make any sense. Right.
Yeah, we got that right in time.
Yeah, look, you see that? You got out right in time. Good job. Yeah, my wife had a really nice trade, you know. She made $22 on MAT with only 100 shares, 125 shares too, so she did good.
Well, you got in, I got out.
I don't sell a course, GG. So, I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm just telling people. Because, man, like, listen, why would they charge money for the course? And listen, like I said, I don't sell a course here. And so, you know, I don't sell a course. I'm genuinely just telling you my opinion on it. The reason they're going to do it is because, again, trading, it doesn't matter how good of a trader you are. There's nothing wrong with forming a more stable form of income. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And that makes sense if you think about it from their perspective. Why would they make a course and then give it away for free? I mean, we do. But we're making money in other ways from that, you know? Like, we're making a course and we're giving it away for free, but we're making money from our YouTube channel here, and we're making money from other things in general. But in the end, like I said, there's nothing wrong with forming a more stable form of income. And while I do believe that some of these gurus can be very sleazy and they can rip you off, and a lot of them are scams. A lot of them are. But I still think at the same time that you can't hate on anybody that makes a course or that does stuff like that. Because again, that's what smart people are going to do. It doesn't matter if you could be the best trader in the world, they're still going to try to find a more stable form of income that's going to be passive in a way. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. In the end, though, you gotta weed through the charlatans in the trading world. You gotta weed through the people that are just lying to you, you know, and that's very difficult for a new trader to understand and do in the first place.
That's nice.
Yeah, we appreciate it, Abby. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Like listen, like, just because they sell a course does not mean they're a bad trader. It doesn't. You know, again, most are going to try to find a stable form of income. And so I guess I'm just trying to teach new traders. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be skeptical, because you should naturally be skeptical of everybody. But in the end, just giving you guys that advice, because from my perspective, like, a lot of the courses are good. You know, some of the courses are good. I like Warrior Trading's. I've seen some of his really good course. You know, obviously, we post referral links for TradeNet in that regard, but with TradeNet, it's like you get a course, you get access to their chat room, you get a demo account to trade with, but then really I'm buying TradeNet packages for the funded account, and I think that makes sense. If you guys want to help support us, though, like, everything we do here is free, guys. So if you guys want to help support us, go check out Trade Ideas. Best scanners in the game. Really cool company. They allow you to do a lot of different stuff. Build strategies and patterns around the scanners that they use. And so if you want to check them out, I'll post this link. And you can use promo code BT15 at checkout. Get 15% off of these scanners that we're using. Oh, man, hold on, wait, I gotta ban him. Yeah, they have good videos, right, for sure. But again, most of the information you can find for free online already. Yeah. All right. So we can consider Mattel here bouncing back to 1250s. In the end, though, like I said, guys, every new trader has to kind of swim through the nonsense in trading. And that's all we try to do here is give people the real advice for it. Right, for sure. Yeah, I don't get it either. Story time. We could do the story time. The other day I was going to do the story time about how the TV fell on Maddie. That's a good one, right? No?
Yeah. I mean, you can't. I have one from my childhood.
Okay. You want to do... Carol's going to do story time today? All right. All right.
You want me to go?
All right. Carol's doing story time today, guys. Carol's doing story time. It's a little bit late in the day. We've rebounded and ended green.
All right. Ready?
All right. Carol, what's story time?
Okay. So, where I grew up, there was this, like, the house that we lived in, there was this golf course behind the house. And it was like we were right there. And eventually they had kind of gone out of business, and the golf courses started to get really like overgrown and stuff. But for a while they were trying to keep up the golf courses and try to keep it open basically. And I remember one day when it would rain out there, we would get these massive puddles and we would go skimboarding in the puddles because there would be like these huge long puddles. Story. Yeah. And you know, with golf courses and stuff, it's like to keep those greens green like that, they use all these kind of like dyes and fertilizers and stuff, so they all run off into the, like, they had like a lake or two on there. And granted, this is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, so there's all kinds of snakes out there too, like a bunch of cottonmouths and, you know, all kinds of stuff. So anyways, it was one day, you know, me and the kids on my street, we were running around on the golf course in the puddles, and the lakes over there, it had rained so much that the lakes were like overflowing. And I remember the group of kids that I grew up with, they were always trying to like one up each other, and we were always trying to dare each other to do something to see, you know, who would chicken out. And I remember my neighbor was like, hey, I bet you won't jump into this lake, you know, this lake which basically had all this like runoff from the green. Yes, well, and it mostly like fertilizer, like the lake was basically like greenish blue from all like the dyes and the fertilizers that came off. Man, that's gross. Yeah, probably very cancerous as well with all the fertilizers and stuff. So anyways, and I was like, I remember being like, well, I will if you will. And he was like, all right, you know. And so we were like, all right, 1, 2, 3. And we both ran in. And like, I remember I jumped into this lake. You can't see the bottom because it's so like polluted with all kinds of junk. And I remember I turned back around and I looked, and he was standing there. Like, he didn't jump in. He was a chicken. And he was standing there looking at me like shocked. Like, I jumped in.
You actually did it, man.
Yeah, like I actually jumped in. And I remember like this feeling of panic setting over me.
What have I done?
Yeah, well, because, yeah, I mean, no telling. And I think at one point they had found a body at the bottom of the lake, and I didn't know until later. And then they actually found another body later. This guy was...
All right.
Well, yeah, the guy was scuba diving for golf balls, and I think he had been drinking a little bit before. But anyways, I remember looking back at him and like seeing him there and realizing like he wouldn't even jump into the lake, and he was like the one who was...
It's nasty sewage, man. It's nasty sewage. Yeah. You shouldn't have been in there, man.
Yeah. And I remember the feeling of like the mud between, like trying to crawl out of the lake and like my feet slipping in the mud, like the feeling of the mud between my toes. I could still kind of feel it today, like the feeling of panic that I had trying to get out the lake. And so, yeah. And yeah, like I said, they found someone down there because I guess there was a bunch of like drainage pipes down there at the bottom of the lake.
Right.
That all the extra water from the golf course would like run into that lake. So there's no telling what was down there.
So what happened after that?
I finally got out, but it was kind of traumatizing.
I bet it was, man. That's gross, man. I remember we used to throw M80s, the fireworks, and ponds. And one time I jumped in there and fell in there, and my aunt like freaked out.
Yeah. Well, it's like
This guy's saying,
all kinds of snakes.
Is that an end of story time? You got to end it with the end.
I
That's
guess.
The end of story time.
Yeah.
All
the
right.
end. Never did it again though.
Right. I mean, and honestly, here's the thing. Like, this guy's saying clickbait, right? This guy's saying clickbait in here. What is clickbait about it? You know. Carol did story time today. You saved me a story.
Yeah,
you know?
sorry for what. I mean, I'm not
No, it
the
was a
best
good
at
story.
telling stories.
It's a good story.
Well,
So basically, you got talked into jumping into sewage water, but your friend didn't follow
sewage
suit.
Fertilized water with possible cottonmouths.
Oh,
and
man.
A lake where they had found a couple people. Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, man. Apparently, who scuba dives in sewage to find golf balls? That's just a bad decision.
Well, no, I think him and his friend were drinking, and they
man.
decided to put. I guess he had some scuba gear, and he put some scuba gear on, and decided he was going to go collect the golf balls that were down there.
Right.
And the guy who was with him, I guess, fell asleep
Yeah.
or something. Like only in Louisiana. And like I guess he got caught down there somehow.
Right.
And they ended up finding him. And granted, this is like 500 yards from a house.
Yeah.
This is
It's terrible, baby. That's terrible, man.
Granted, we sold the house and nobody lives there anymore. But
I'm looking at PCG. I might short it. But yeah, we're not clickbait. I mean, Carol day traded the open. Carol got into these first few trades. She actually traded a little bit more than I did today. She's taken 2 trades. I've taken 1. So Carol actually traded a little bit more than I did today. But yeah, I think I don't think. I mean, the thumbnail literally says Carol trades the open, and Carol traded the open. So I don't know how it's clickbait. Plus, she's hanging out here. But yeah, I'm probably gonna close it down soon, guys, and work on my system a little bit more. I appreciate it, Eban. Thanks, bro. That's an actual job. Scuba diving for golf balls?
yeah, but not when you're drunk.
No, bad idea. We don't recommend that, you know?
Yeah.
Not a recommendation for us, you know? All right, we're hanging out here. The SPY's kind of sideways. So we got into a few trades today. Carol got into a few trades at the open this morning. And we're just kind of hanging out here.
Yeah. A Roundup lawsuit.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. Before we really knew how bad Roundup was.
Right. Yeah, man. That's rough.
So.
I was kind of looking at AR for a rejection here. And instead, it did reject, but we got a bounce there too. What do you guys see right now? What's the dump for ISEE? What are you guys watching? How's everybody else doing today? ISEE looks strong. I don't see a dump unless I'm late on it, but I appreciate it, King. I appreciate it, Cat. Bro and broette. Right. And that's what we're here for, Sid. Sid says, alrighty, thanks for the stream as usual. Made my trade day easier to bear instead of just me and my computer slugging it out with the market online. That's what we do here. We're just kind of a morning show. Give us a little bit of time. I'll look for something else, and then I'll probably close it down. I'm just going to go work on my system like I have been. Like I said, if you guys want to see my trade that I got into after the stream yesterday, or I think I got into 2 trades after the stream, but here it is. You can see AT&T there. Like if you guys want to see it, this is it right here. Let me make sure you guys can see that. Yeah. Took 1 trade on AT&T. You can see I made, I guess I made like $50 on it. You can see me clipping it and putting it in our Discord. And then I got into 1 more trade, I believe on Tesla. It was either Tesla or Netflix. And then, yeah, it was Netflix. And then I got into another trade. You can see I ended the day up about $72 after everything. You can see the trade log there. I also posted the entire trade log to Discord as well. I appreciate it, man. No, it's not a demo account. The demo accounts on TEFs say demo in front of them, I believe. I don't even know if TEFs offers demo accounts, in all honesty. Yeah, it's a little boring, man. Yeah, nice, Adam. Hey, killing it today, bro. Nice work, man. Johnson & Johnson? Yeah, I nicknamed Johnson & Johnson, bad for babies Johnson.
Well, there's some truth in that.
Right. Carol knows, man. We had my son.
Yeah.
The baby soap is bad for babies, man. How could it, man? How could
Baby
it?
powder, too. They're
Yeah.
finding that talc powder is
Right, man.
horrible.
Yeah, Johnson & Johnson has been fading all day, though. It's had some really nice bounces. The trend line's starting to consolidate a little bit more here as well. You can see this starting to get closer and closer. What's our Discord link? Yeah, I might honestly have to hire like a mod to just ban haters and just move on with the day so I don't get stuck arguing with them. There's our Discord link. Nice, Neil. Nice work, bro. Congrats, man. Bro isn't in anymore. Update lingo. Dude, when I was growing up, it was brah. Like B-R-A-H. You know? I use dude way too much. I call my son dude. And like, I'm sure they're gonna...
You called me dude a couple
I called her
times.
dude too, you know? I was a skateboarder when I was a teenager, man. So it's like, I get it, man. I was cool. Yeah, probably done for the day, though. Yeah, he was a bad golfer. Feel kind of bad saying it, though. All right, team.
Yeah, I think they found like 2 people in there at some point.
It's terrible, man.
Yeah. I mean, just the one I know most about is the scuba diver for golf balls guy.
It's terrible. But yeah, no, guys, if you guys want to,
Jeez, really trying today.
yeah, man. If you guys want to use the same platform that we use, you can get a pretty solid discount. They do have the Halloween sale going on right now. That you get the intro package for $375. Again, these are not our packages. Like, we are not the ones selling them. We're just posting referral links if you want to help support our channel for them. And so if you do, I'll post this link. Again, you can get the intro package for $375. With that, it includes 14K in buying power. There's no PDT rule, so you can day trade and short stocks as much as you want once you're approved for the funded account. It does come with a course, access to their chat room, and a demo account. And all of that bundle is $375 during this Halloween sale. Like I said, everything we do here is free, and this is a great way to help support us. If you want to help support us and go check out the same platform that we're using, again, of course, we're biased for them because we post referral links and make income through this. So do your own research. But again, I think most new traders are going to lose their first account. And this is just a much cheaper way to get started and risk less. You can short stocks. You get 14K in buying power. You know, you get to day trade with no PDT rule. And I think it just makes sense for new traders specifically. And so if you want to check that out, there's the link. I'll post that here. You could also go check out Trade Ideas, best scanners in the game by far. I'll use this link as well. If you use promo code BT15, you can get 15% off of Trade Ideas products. And again, if you look at all the top traders, a large majority of them are using Trade Ideas for a reason, because they're legitimately the best scanners in the game, in my opinion. And so if you want to check those out, there's the link. If you want to join us again tomorrow, we'll be doing this day trading show every single weekday morning. As always, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every single weekday morning for free on YouTube. And again, we don't sell a course. We're not experts or gurus. We're just a free resource and community for new traders. And so, you know, like I said, if you want to join us again, we day trade live on stream at the open every weekday morning, starting at 8:15 market time. So hit that subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. With the 14K, what are the limits on it? Okay, so Vince, so the limits on it are there. It operates like a prop firm, and so it's kind of hard to explain. But the best way I can describe it is like a prop firm. And so they give you this 14,000 in buying power to day trade with, and you can short stocks. But there is a $700 max loss. But you're paying $375 for the package, and so you're paying almost half that. And so the risk reward is good. But yeah, you get 14K. If you go under 13,300, they close you down. And there is a profit split like a prop firm of 70-30, I believe, is from the intro package. But again, this isn't me. The best thing to do is to reach out to them and ask them, and you can reach out to them through my link. But yeah, I'm just posting referral links for them.
Someone's got some time on their hands.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it's probably the same person, to be honest. But yeah, hit that subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We definitely appreciate the support. Somebody's asking, are we serious? Go look at everybody else. They charge you just to watch them day trade. So yeah, we're the only people that go live and show our account balance. Look at everybody else. They're hiding their account balance. They're hiding everything from you. And so, you can hate on us. That's fine. But in the end, we're growing like crazy for a reason. So hit that subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. Everybody thank Carol. She joined us here today for free. And, yeah, ask her again. Tell her to buy Call of Duty, and we'll play it. And later, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Click the like button. Definitely appreciate all the love today. Let's see how many likes we got today. We got 56 likes, guys. So before you leave, smash that like button. Show your support for what we do here. We're just a free resource and community. Later, team. Have a good day. We'll see you all a little bit later.
Bye, guys. See y'all later.
Hey, appreciate the $5 donation, Kat. I was about to close it down. Shout out to Kat with the $5 donation. Thanks, brother. Appreciate the support, man. Yeah, appreciate all the love and support, guys. Like I said, usually it's interesting. I'll say this, right? So we uploaded a video this weekend, right? And when we first uploaded the video, we had like 3 or 4 dislikes on the video. As time went on, YouTube actually removed all of those dislikes but one. And what does that tell you? That tells you it's the same guy making multiple accounts with nothing to do. And so we got way more supporters here. Appreciate the love, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Join our team here. If you want to follow along, let me post our Discord link as well. And you can keep track of how I do. I'm going to be working on my system now. Like I said, I showed you guys the entire video of my trade yesterday. And so I'm going to go work on my system like I always do. There's the link if you want to follow along with how I do today. I always post my trade log, everything like that afterwards. You can see my account balance the next day as well. But yeah, there's the link. Check it out. Have a good day, team. We'll see you all tomorrow.
All right. Bye, guys.